Pottery Barn-inspired fall home decor. Cozy Grandmacore vintage cottage decorating ideas. Welcome to this fall home decor tutorial where we'll create Pottery Barn-inspired pieces with a cozy Grandmacore cottage vibe. I'll guide you step by step to transform simple items into vintage treasures using warm neutrals, layered textures, and autumn accents. Perfect for creating a nostalgic and inviting fall atmosphere. By the end of this tutorial, you'll know how to style pumpkins, arrange cozy textiles, and use thrifted pieces to achieve a timeless cottage look. Whether decorating a mantle, table, or cozy corner, these tips work for small apartments or full homes. Let's get started with supplies and color palettes. Pottery Barn-inspired fall home decor tutorial. Start by gathering inspiration from Pottery Barn's fall collections. Focus on neutral pumpkins, rustic woods, and cozy plaids. Identify what you can thrift or DIY instead of buying new. Keep an eye out for vintage candle holders, textured throws, and ceramic vases to anchor your decor style. Combine modern Pottery Barn simplicity with Grandmacore warmth. Use soft whites, muted golds, and gentle greens for a fall palette that feels inviting yet timeless. Place decor in layers, books first, then textiles followed by pumpkins and florals. This layering mimics the curated Pottery Barn look affordably. Shop thrift stores for baskets, frames, and ceramic pieces. You'll get vintage charm for a fraction of Pottery Barn prices. Cozy Grandmacore vintage cottage vibes. To capture Grandmacore charm, mix floral fabrics, lace, and worn woods. Add antique teacups, knitted doilies, and soft lighting to highlight a nostalgic fall feel. The key is to balance coziness without cluttering. Think warm, curated layers that feel lived in and welcoming. Vintage frames with botanical prints or family photos can anchor your cozy corner. Pair them with autumnal dried florals like eucalyptus and wheat stalks. Use candlelight to enhance the warmth and keep the vibe relaxed but inviting. Keep your palette muted for a timeless effect. Combine new items with inherited or thrifted decor for an authentic, layered look unique to your home. Budget-friendly DIY fall decorating. Focus on repurposing what you already own before buying anything new. Old baskets, jars, and blankets can easily become fall decor with a few simple touches. Thrift stores and dollar shops are perfect for finding inexpensive pumpkins and candle holders to customize. Invest in neutral base pieces that can be reused every season, like cream ceramic vases or wooden trays. Swap out accents like florals or ribbons to fit fall each year. This approach keeps decor fresh without overspending. Always check clearance sections after each holiday season to stock up on versatile decor for the next year. Supplies you'll need for this project. Gather neutral-toned pumpkins, dried florals like wheat and eucalyptus, wicker baskets, wooden trays, and candles in various sizes. Add cozy textiles like plaid throws and floral pillows to bring warmth into your space. Optional extras include thrifted frames, lace doilies, and vintage books for added charm. These pieces help layer textures and create a collected over time aesthetic. Keep all supplies nearby before starting for smoother styling. Stick to a cohesive palette when gathering supplies. This ensures everything blends seamlessly when styled together. Choosing the perfect fall color palette. Select warm neutrals like cream, taupe, and muted orange as your foundation. Accent with soft greens or hints of brass to mimic Pottery Barn's upscale fall look. Limit bold colors to avoid overpowering the cozy vibe. Bring inspiration from nature. Think dried leaves, wood tones, and soft golden sunlight. Keep tones muted for a timeless aesthetic that feels collected and harmonious across your decor pieces. Test colors in natural light first. What looks warm indoors may appear different in sunlight or near candles. Mixing textures for a cottage aesthetic. Combine smooth ceramics with rustic wood and soft textiles for layered visual interest. Add knitted blankets, lace runners, and dried florals for a true Grandmacore vibe. Avoid overly polished pieces. Imperfections enhance cottage warmth. Create contrast with shiny brass candle holders against matte pumpkins or soft linens. These combinations keep the display visually rich without feeling cluttered. Layering textures adds instant charm and depth. Keep textures balanced. Pair each rough element with something soft or refined to prevent heaviness. DIY Pumpkin Makeover Thrift-to-Chic. Look for inexpensive pumpkins at thrift or dollar stores. Choose different shapes and sizes for visual variety. Clean them well and remove any stickers or glitter before painting to ensure a smooth finish. Use neutral chalk paints to give pumpkins a Pottery Barn-inspired look. Matte textures work best for a cozy vintage vibe. Let dry fully before adding additional layers or decorative touches. Mix paint colors for unique shades. Custom tones feel more organic and elevated. Painting pumpkins in neutral fall tones. Begin with cream or soft beige as your base coat. Add subtle layers of muted gold or sage green to create dimension and warmth. Work in light coats to avoid streaks and ensure an even finish. For added depth, lightly dry brush darker tones along natural pumpkin ridges. This technique highlights the shape and gives a more realistic, rustic finish. Seal with a matte top coat for durability. Use inexpensive sample paint pots from hardware stores. They're budget-friendly and perfect for small projects. Adding vintage details with twine and lace. Wrap pumpkin stems with jute twine for a rustic touch. Secure ends with hot glue and layer lace ribbons around the base for added softness. This mix of rough and delicate textures enhances the vintage cottage look. Add small bows or vintage buttons for unique character. Keep embellishments subtle. Less is more to maintain elegance. These accents tie your pumpkins into the rest of your decor style. Use scraps of lace or fabric from old clothing to keep costs low and add authentic vintage charm. Distressing pumpkins for a rustic look. Once paint is dry, gently sand along ridges to reveal hints of the original surface. This creates an aged effect reminiscent of antique decor. Focus on natural wear areas for the most realistic look. Use a soft cloth to wipe away dust, then seal with matte wax or spray. Distressing works especially well when layering multiple pumpkin colors together. Group distressed pumpkins for a collected feel. Less distressing looks more authentic. Overdoing it can appear forced rather than naturally worn. Creating a cozy mantle or table focal point. Start with a clean surface and lay a neutral runner or lace base. Position your largest pumpkins or trays first as anchor pieces. Build outward with smaller decor, keeping balance and symmetry in mind. Height with candlesticks or stacked books. Add soft elements like dried florals to break up hard textures. This creates a focal point that feels layered yet cohesive. Use odd numbers of items like 3 or 5 for natural-looking groupings. Layering vintage books and lace runners. Stack old books horizontally to add dimension to displays. Choose covers in muted tones like beige or faded green to match your palette. Drape a lace runner underneath for instant vintage charm. Top books with small pumpkins or candles for added height variation. Mixing soft fabrics with hardbound books adds visual contrast and warmth. This layering anchors your vignette without overwhelming it. Use thrifted or damaged books. They're inexpensive and imperfections enhance the rustic aesthetic. Styling candles for warm autumn glow. Choose pillar and taper candles in ivory or muted gold tones. Place them in brass or wooden holders for a cottage-inspired look. Arrange candles at varying heights to create soft movement and warmth. Cluster candles around pumpkins or florals for a cozy focal point. Always balance open flames with safe distances from fabrics or paper decor. Battery-operated candles also work for worry-free ambience. Use unscented candles if layering multiple fragrances. This avoids overwhelming the cozy fall atmosphere. Arranging pumpkins and dried florals. Group pumpkins in clusters of 3 or 5, mixing sizes and finishes. Add dried wheat, eucalyptus, or pampas grass for organic height and softness. Keep arrangements low and natural for relaxed fall charm. Tuck florals around candles or along mantles to frame your main decor pieces. Use muted greenery rather than bright for a softer, vintage-inspired palette. Balance placement so no area feels too heavy or bare. Dried florals last all season. Store carefully and reuse year after year for budget-friendly fall decorating. Incorporating wicker baskets and wood accents. Place wicker baskets by your fireplace or entryway to store blankets or seasonal foliage. Add wood cutting boards or trays for grounding earthy tones throughout your decor. This adds instant warmth and a cozy, collected feel. Stack baskets in varying sizes for a layered look, and use wooden accents as risers for pumpkins or candles. Combining natural fibers with wood softens hard surfaces and enhances cottage character. Look for worn wicker and reclaimed wood. They bring authentic vintage charm and feel timeless. Using cozy textiles to soften the space. Drape soft linens, knits, and flannels over furniture for warmth and texture. Neutral textiles like cream and taupe keep the look light yet seasonal. This instantly transforms hard surfaces into welcoming, cozy corners. Combine patterns subtly. Mix small florals with muted stripes for visual interest without clutter. Stick to a unified color palette for harmony across your space. Layer lightweight and heavy fabrics to transition seamlessly from cool mornings to warm afternoons. Throw blankets for instant cottage comfort. Fold chunky knit blankets over armchairs or the end of a sofa for cozy appeal. Neutral or soft plaid patterns evoke fall without overwhelming the palette. Tuck extras in baskets for functional and decorative storage. Use throws as table accents by layering them under trays or florals. This adds unexpected texture and warmth to dining or entry tables. Rotate them seasonally to refresh your decor easily. Stick to 3 main blanket styles: chunky, lightweight, and plaid for versatile styling year-round. Mixing floral and neutral pillow covers. Pair soft floral prints with solid neutral pillows to keep your seating area balanced. Choose muted roses, faded mustard, or sage for a cottage vibe that suits fall. Layer sizes for depth: larger solids behind, smaller florals in front. Mixing fabrics like linen, cotton, and velvet adds tactile richness. Avoid busy patterns by limiting floral designs to 1 or 2 cushions in the mix. This keeps the look cozy but not overwhelming. Use pillow covers instead of whole pillows. They're cheaper, easy to store, and switch out seasonally. Layering knit blankets in baskets. Place 2 or 3 folded knit blankets inside wicker baskets by sofas or beds. Let edges drape casually for a relaxed, inviting vibe. Use soft neutrals like oatmeal and cream for a cohesive fall look. Add a small dried floral bundle on top of the basket for extra charm. Layering functional items as decor saves space and enhances coziness in small areas. Choose varying knit patterns like cable, waffle, or ribbed to add subtle texture without clashing. Adding antique and thrifted accents. Look for brass candlesticks, ceramic pitchers, or aged wood trays at thrift stores. These pieces add authenticity and character to your fall decor. Patina and imperfections make them even more charming. Mix old finds with new neutral decor for a curated look. Place small antiques on mantles, shelves, or table vignettes to subtly elevate the entire space. Vintage details create a sense of story and timeless appeal. Search estate sales or flea markets at season's end for better prices and unique pieces. Vintage frames and botanical prints. Frame vintage-style botanical prints or dried leaves for seasonal wall decor. Use aged gold or distressed wood frames to tie in cottage charm. Cluster frames in small groups for visual interest without overwhelming the wall. Pair framed botanicals with mirrors or lace doilies for layered vignettes. Keep print colors muted to complement the neutral fall palette and enhance warmth. Print free botanical art online and age paper with tea staining for an affordable DIY option. Final styling, balancing warmth and simplicity. Step back and evaluate your decor. Ensure balance between full areas and open spaces. Keep centerpieces low for visibility and comfort in everyday living. Simplify by removing any items that feel crowded. Focus on texture and warmth rather than excess decor pieces. This approach ensures a timeless fall look that feels curated, not cluttered. Adjust candlelight and fabrics for cozy seasonal finishing touches. Photograph your display. Seeing it on camera reveals balance issues easier than in person. Lighting candles for a cozy autumn mood. Arrange clusters of candles around focal areas like mantles and coffee tables. Use staggered heights to create depth and movement in the glow. Warm-toned candles amplify fall's inviting atmosphere. Mix real candles with LED options for safety and longevity. Group them with pumpkins or florals for extra seasonal charm. Avoid over-scenting. Choose one subtle autumn fragrance to set the mood. Place mirrors behind candles to amplify their glow without adding extra pieces. Before and after the finished look. Show your space's transformation. Start with a simple bare area. Gradually reveal layered pumpkins, cozy textiles, and warm candlelight. Highlight how thrifted finds and neutrals can create upscale charm. End with a wide shot of the completed cottage-inspired space. This gives viewers a clear idea of how each element contributes to the cozy fall vibe. Encourage them to personalize with their own touches. Record small details like candle flickers or fabric textures. They elevate the finished reveal visually. Subscribe for more cottage-style DIY projects. Thank you for joining this cozy fall decorating tutorial inspired by Pottery Barn and vintage cottage charm. If you enjoyed these ideas, subscribe to see more seasonal DIY projects and timeless home styling tips. Join our Eterna Decor community for even more inspiration and exclusive updates. We'd love to hear from you. Share your favorite fall decor tips or thrifted finds in the comments below. Don't forget to turn on notifications so you never miss new tutorials and cozy cottage ideas. Explore more styles and inspiration at Eterna Decor.